everybody. I am down at the Bourbeuse River Boat dock and just taking a little walk. I like to walk a couple times a day, just kind of snoop around, see what else growing. Last year there were some pumpkins growing wild. There's a little trail, but I don't have any head protection on, and I really don't feel like getting ticks just in case, so maybe tomorrow I will walk down. I think it just goes to the river anyway, but yeah, tomorrow I'll bring a hat and walk down, because I know the tickeries are not happy this year. They are all over the place this year. So, let me zoom back out. Just strolling around, taking a little tour. There is another trail. Oh, it's right here. Another one right there. Probably meets up with the other one. But yeah. And this is the boat dock. Down at the boat dock. Down in the boondocks. See what's going. Ooh, look at the tree. I love tree roots, you guys. Here are those honey. Here's the honey locust I was talking about. This one hasn't put on any seed pods yet. Oh, they're just starting. Let me see if I can reach one to pull it down. I'm not super tall, so let's see. Okay, let's see if I can find one. I've seen up higher some seed pods starting. I guess I can't see any right. Oh, no. Kind of hard to see. Anyway. Let's see if I can zoom in up here. Kind of hard to see it. No, not really. But they put on the big seed pods, and you know, that's how they reseed. But oh yeah, I see one right here. Okay, let me zoom in. See if I can get it right. See if I can see it. It is. Right? Where's my finger? Right there. Starting to put on seed pods. Let's go check out this root system on this tree. Probably from flooding. Well, that's a big bugger too. I'm watching out for snakes. Same in Missouri. Copperheads and whatnot. Oh, it's a big old snake, or a big old tree. It was all the way down there somewhere. Might have just been dead and floated downriver. But root systems always amaze me. So cool. Pretty cool looking. Well, to me anyway. Now let's go. It just flew past me. I don't know what that was. Let's see what else we got out here. I don't see any turtles yet. I was gonna see if I can see any turtles basking in the sun, but I don't see any yet. I showed you guys some the other day, but it looks like there aren't any out right now. That's okay. Maybe they're somewhere eating or chilling or something like that. Usually they're all over these logs. But looks like they're not up yet this morning. Well, that was a big tree too. Goodness gracious. Water's down a little bit, which is crazy because it's been raining a lot, but you know, in this heat it will go down, as you can see by the water line on the concrete there. There's another trail that goes back up in there. And there are some homeless people that chill out around here too. In the woods, I guess. Probably not in this heat though. But there used to be a little boat that was stayed docked right over here that somebody used for fishing, but I haven't seen it now. Probably a good 6-7 months. And I believe this river is runoff of the probably the Merrimack and or the Big River. I think they both run off the Merrimack, actually. The Big River and the Bourbeuse. Well, I say it wrong, I'm sure. I say Bourbeuse, but everybody else says Bourbeuse. Yeah. Just showing you the edge. See if I've seen any fishies or anything. Probably some minnows over here. See some little water movement. Trying to zoom in and see if I see any. No, this water's kind of murky. Something was right there. Huh, I wonder what that was. Could have been a turtle or a fish. Probably little fishies. I don't see any turtles. But anyway, I don't see no wildlife. Just the river slowly working around. She's slow moving today. Well, when it rains. Whew. Something's working out here though. As you see you see ripples every once in a while. Right there was a ripple. Another one. Probably a turtle or little fish under there. Turtles or fish. You see bubbles coming up. That's usually turtles. Yeah, I was just taking a gander at the river. This one's not a swimming river. I would definitely not swim in this. It's too many trees and debris in the bottom from flooding and whatnot, you know. Yeah, I also love trees. I'm a tree person. I like to, there's the other side of that root ball. But there's some creatures hiding in there. Yeah, I like to go around and see if I can identify trees. It's funny because my daughter will call me and say, "Mom, what kind of tree is this?" And I'll just tell her, and she's like, "How do you know that?" I don't know them all, but I know quite a few. Did you guys ever in school, when we were in grade school, we had to do a leaf collection? So they gave us like a handout with a bunch of paper stapled together with all the tree leaves and what they were. So the goal was to have all of them, right? But if you had to have so many at least, you know. And there was one tree that nobody could get. Well, there was a couple, but there was one in particular, and it was a ginkgo tree. And I happened to know where one was. Thanks to my grandparents. My granny and papa. If there's a hollowed out tree stump. There's also another one over that way. It's really grown up right now though, so it's hard to see. But it's back there. And oh, it's right over there. It was a ginkgo tree, so I would grab like 6 of them off the tree, I always asked the man whose yard it was in, because he was like an avid gardener. Not necessarily vegetables, but like flowers and plants and tropicals. And he would, now I'm from southern Illinois, Midwest. I'm like, so my town was basically like 30 minutes from St. Louis, Missouri, right over the Mississippi. So Midwest, you know. So he had this big 2-story, actually it was a 3-story brick old house. And in the winter he brought all his tropicals and his potted trees and stuff inside. And he had like this porch area that was all windowed in, like a greenhouse, you know. So all his plants would be, the ones that, you know, came in tropicals and stuff, would be inside all summer long, or all winter long. But so I would always have to make a complete leaf collection. We did that in, I think, 3 grades. And of course, as you get older, you have to get more trees. But so you press them in between your encyclopedias, which are probably unheard of today, in between like parchment paper, and keep them in there for a while. Then you would, however you want to affix them to a page, like of typing paper or whatever, or copy paper, and, you know, write on there what they were neatly. Some people typed them and then cut them out and pasted them on there, or typed it on the paper and then added the leaves, you know. But it's funny because my daughter, you know, and eventually over time the leaves would crack and break, you know, but my daughter managed to save a couple pages of some of hers. One was a tulip, and the other one might have been either like a hickory nut or a, I don't think it was elm. It kind of reminds me of a hickory nut tree, but, or some kind of oak. But she got 2 pages that didn't crumble of hers, and she did something to them, and she actually framed them, and they're hanging in her living room wall, which I think is cool. So anyway, I was just showing you this cute little mini park. Not necessarily a park, but like, there aren't even picnic tables. It's a boat dock, fishing area. But there you go, the Bourbeuse River, Missouri. This is Union, Missouri, right on the edge of Pacific, Missouri. Pacific, Missouri is known as the train town. And there's a battlefield place up there, and I'll take you up there. I'll do that tomorrow and show you that pretty cool place. It's up some steps, like some carved out of the natural stone bluff steps, and but so you're gonna have to not mind me if I get all winded, okay? Them steps are something different. They're not like regular steps. I can't explain it. Well, they're kind of on a tilt, like a lean, because they're, you know, natural stone. And so yeah. But all right, guys, you have a lovely day. Enjoy your Wednesday. Look how pretty the sky is, guys. So pretty. Little puffers floating around. Yeah. I love the sound of the katydids and cicadas and stuff. It reminds me when I was a kid sitting on the porch with my granny at my granny and papa's house. There's all the fishing rules and regulations and all that stuff. So yeah, usually there's like a map paper with some information. I don't know if there's any in there or not. But yeah. Alright, guys, take care. Have a lovely day. Love, peace, and taco grease. And God bless you.